Hi, William. You're first. Let's rock and or roll. How do we do that again? That button, this button. Yay! Hi, William. Let's turn iTunes off. Thank you, iTunes. That'll be all. Matthew, it is a pleasure. Great you could be here. Thanks for joining. Hi, Johnny. Acoustic class. I'm glad you've got the memo on your Facebook or your YouTube. And here we are tonight, Thursday, some day of the month. What is it? 19th? Let's take a stab. 16th. Close. Clonking. No technical diffs. You can hear me. You can see me. And it's like, wow. I was going to say it's like nothing's changed, but we all know it was always rife with technical woes. Let's get warmed up with the Kula Shaker song I had thought to perform pour vous. Kill that, and I'm trying to get some lyrics, just to be sure. Close that. Oh, I had it a wee while ago. This is a song called 6 Foot Down Blues from a couple of places. They did it on a 10-inch when they reformed, and they re-recorded it. Thank you. Very festive. That's the plan. That's got a backstory. I'll get to that in a second. It's a Kula Shaker, 6 Foot Down. I had this, but I didn't copy and paste it. It's one I used to sing a long time ago, and I warmed up with it. Matthew, thanks for the Twitch sub there. Again, anyone who's got Amazon Prime as an ongoing thing, do see about subscribing to my Twitch channel for free. But there is some kickback for me. It doesn't cost you anything, and I might get a couple of 10p mixes, sweeties, out of it. So I think you go look at your perks, sign into Amazon, and it lets you say, hey, I'm gonna, do my Prime sub to the Folk Dope 888 Twitch channel. I don't know where it is at the minute. I'll find it. We are streaming to Twitch, so if anyone's watching us on Twitch, anyone else aside from Matthew, maybe Fabian, maybe some complete strangers, if you find me and you're using Amazon, then please you find me. And you're using Amazon. I just killed the chat there. I do that a lot, and boy, is it painful. So Matthew, William, Johnny. You're very, very welcome. Let's see who else stumbles upon us tonight. I'm even on, I believe, Instagram. If I'm sitting somewhere in between the little banner at the bottom there, you should be able to see me, nice and plumb. Here we go. Ready or not? Well, I'm 6 feet down in an open grave, living dead, shuffling through my brain in a shopping ask me to the party tonight, I'll spin you around, I'll bum you out. Well, I'm 6 feet down in an open grave, thinking about all the mess I made in my world of pain, my broken home. I can hear a voice, but I'm all alone. Oh my, I need the magical seed, the sound of a love. Come and rescue me, come on and rescue me. Come on and rescue me. Oh my Jesus, can you heal the blind? Oh my Jesus, I'm a similar kind. Oh my Jesus, can you spare some time at all? Oh my Jesus, come and rescue me. Oh my Jesus, come and rescue me. I'm 6 feet down, what's become of me? Oh my Jesus, come and rescue me. Well, I'm 6 feet down at the end of the line. I got no shoes, I got no time, but I thank you, Lord, for bringing me here. The end is nigh and I feel no fear. I said the end is nigh, I feel no fear. Oh my Jesus, oh my Jesus, oh my Jesus, come and rescue me. Took me a wee minute to get into the rhythm of that. It's got this sweet kind of slouchy, grinding, bluesy thing going on. There is the 6 Foot Down Blues Kula shaker. You just noticed the little leprechaun costume, the little elf kind of costume. So I've been getting some gigs, and not a lot, not as many as I'd like, I suppose, but I only like some gigs. This one happened to be in Groomsport. It's a little village, little seaside village where I went to primary school, and I was playing there on a Friday night, not last Friday, but the one before that. God only knows what date that was. But they were all dressed up in costume, all dressed up in green elf costume attire, and I felt very underdressed. And I mean, all the staff and some of the folks there as well. I was like, flip, okay, time to rectify. And then on Sunday, I went hunting around just before my Rabbit Rooms gig to Sainsbury's. No good t-shirts there, like Coca-Cola and that Will Ferrell elf film, which I can't really abide by. Wasn't buying them. Nothing really in Asda, and then I found this one in Tesco's. Sweet, brought it in, wore it. And the next Friday, also two gigs in a week at Groomsport, which was nice. Turn up my t-shirt. Everyone's dressed like bloomin' plebs, just ordinary attire. I'm like, what happened to all your fancy green costumes? And they were like, oh, last Friday, yeah. No, we were collecting for Alzheimer's. Right, okay. So there you had it. But I got this t-shirt, and it needs to be a t-shirt. There's a lot of folk will be wearing festive woolly jumpers. That is not possible when you're playing by. There's a lovely little fireplace at the Rabbit Rooms, or just anywhere where you're beating a guitar and singing. You're gonna get too hot, die of sunstroke. Look what I got. A little tin of Thursday night Smithwicks. Cheers to you all. Don't know if you are having a bevy, but sure I am. Tradition, huh? To your good health, one and all. Good evening, Fenton. Is that your surname, actually? Stack. It's a cool word. It sounds good to me. I don't like to have these big old headphones on, but I have little choice. I started with the headphones, but I finally migrated to these little tiddlers, and then you see this is kind of wrecked. Clong. So just thought I'd stick with these tonight just to make sure the sound is sounding good. So let's proceed with songs. Songs that we maybe haven't had in a good while. Songs that I maybe don't. I've been doing a few gigs, Matthew. Obviously the Rabbit Rooms is back. No, it's ding ding ding. I'm trying to sing you this. So I've got my Sunday night gig, hence the Sunday night stream has been sidestepped, or it's just not been, you can't be two places at once. So, but anyway, this one's called Dandelion Blues. It's by the incredible string band. And good evening, Sarah. You meet a girl, she moves soft eyes and pulls you in the game. Perhaps you do not notice her reason or her name. You follow her out of the room, how sweet her body flows. Said to take it easy, make it lazy, that's the way to go. I do believe it's easy, I do believe it's easy. I do believe it's easy, my love, don't even have to try. You may lip your flute or pick your string to hear the music grow. Maybe you'll stand by a while, it all comes through your soul. Oh, maybe you'll hear magic sounds that call you to your heart. Gently you will follow down, view yourself apart. I do believe it's easy, I do believe it's easy. I do believe it's easy, my love, don't even have to try. Well, if the moon's a toothy smile, you meet a whirling wind. Blows you clear to nowhere and forgets where you came in. There is no cause to worry or be sorry that you came. You may laze along there for a spell, oh buddy, and then come back to your name. I do believe it's easy, I do believe it's easy. I do believe it's easy, my love, don't even have to try. Well, if your man gets busted and you hope to go as bail, the bank won't lend you nothing, well I guess he's off to jail. I said if your man gets busted and you hope to go as fine, you may laze along to the judge's house, sweet woman, and set it on the line. I do believe it's easy, I do believe it's easy. Do believe it's easy, my love, don't even have to try. That one, yeah. It was good to see you, Sarah, on Sunday. Sunday, Mark, Sarah, and Holly, and Lexi all came down to the Rabbit Rooms for a bite to eat. They got a seat, and they got to hear a bit of music. 20% on the old phone there. And Ross is writing to me. He's only getting back to me now. Ex-flatmate. living under a rock somewhere. Read that in a wee bit. Got a new phone somehow and then had to migrate WhatsApp. I had to pay for an app to migrate the stuff because it's end-to-end encryption, so that was a bit annoying. But the other thing that was annoying was I saved my contacts sensibly to Google, one of my Google accounts, and it had just stopped syncing since April 21, and I was telling it, yo, sync everything, and it was like, yeah, I'm syncing my phone, the old one. I'm syncing, I'm sending it all out there, all the stuff, all the calendar stuff, all your whatever, all your emails, all your notifications. Yeah, I'm like, where are the latest? I mean, I've added some numbers lately, and I had my friend Mark ring me up. I could just picked up the phone, unknown number, and he's like, hey Dan, so bear in mind, I don't know who this is. And I'm like, yo, sorry, I hate to ask this, but who is this? I've lost your number. And he just carries on rambling like he doesn't hear me. And I'm like, dude, I can't spend the next 3 minutes playing Guess the Mate. I need to... It's Mark, shit, what's the problem here? I've had your number forever. So then I knew something was up. And what was up? The phone had stopped sending that data across. But I got there by the power of spreadsheets. More news on spreadsheets coming up. So yeah, we're back in the same wee room, but a little bit of festivity. Mum's got these little twinkly lights. Ross, you could, dude, I'm just doing a wee live stream here, so catch you in a bit, man. Bye. And Christmas songs, yes, well reminded. Okay, let's see. Aurora's birthday. She'll be 11 years old tomorrow. And do you think I could sing her a little Christmas song? It would make her happy, and it would also make Matthew happy. Really happy. Great. Let's make Aurora and Matthew happy by looking up the words to some Christmas songs. Xmas, because I don't, don't have them memorized per se. I only sing them once a year. Don't want to butcher them. What would you like? Fairytale in New York? I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. This was a nice little... Who sings this? Nice big old school sort of Dean Martin kind of thing, yeah. It's not a children's song, mind you. What about... You better watch out. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you what, Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. With little tin horns and little toy drums, Rudy Toot Toots and Rumpy Tum Tums, Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Whoa, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. That's nice. That's a nice song. I haven't printed that one off, so I haven't actually sang that, but there we have it. Happy birthday, Aurora. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day tomorrow. That's a hairdryer. I thought that was interference from my microphone. I'll play something over the top of that. We'll hardly even know it's there. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman, until the other children knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling, though your nose gets a chillin'. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, good times. Look, I didn't have I properly said hi, Adrian? Hello, Adrian. Merry Christmas to you and Susie, the kids, Larry and Lynn. Hi all. Finally got out of the meeting at lunchtime. So Larry's getting lunch in San Diego and hearing some tunes and a bit of waffle. Some waffle from me. And Brenda, good to see you. Ginger wine by a roaring fire and your wonderful set. Thank you. Perfect. Sounds all right to me. Yeah, it's good fun. I have been missing them. I think I'll just move the day. There's a town in North Ontario with dream, comfort, memory to share. Well, in my mind I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Blue, blue window behind the stars, yellow moon on the rise, big, big birds flying across the stars, casting shadows on our eyes, and leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Baby, can you hear me now? Helpless, helpless, helpless. Sing with me somehow. Well, there's a town in North Ontario with dream, comfort, memory to share. In my mind I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Blue, blue window behind the stars, yellow moon on the rise. Big, big birds flying across the sky, casting shadows on our eyes, and leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Baby, can you hear me now? Helpless, helpless, helpless. Sing with me somehow. There's Mum and Dad on, saying howdy do to everyone. Mum's mentioning there William and Dawn, Bangorians of course, were able to get along on Sunday, and then later that week Dad's like, oh, gotta ring William. I was like, what do you got business with William? What's cracking here? Need to borrow this metal detector William's always out and about with. I was like, the metal detector? Why? They're looking for Mum's lost hearing aid. So, and she has looked and looked, and she lost it, misplaced it somewhere around the time you put the decorations up, and that's lights outside and things hanging from trees here, there, and everywhere. So unfortunately, that was hideously misplaced, and she's missing the full Dolby surround sound experience that she's grown accustomed to. But quickest option was ring the hospital and say, I've lost it. And there they'll be like, that's alright, we'll get you another one. We don't know when, but the idea is they'll present her with another one. So early Christmas present with a bit of luck. Well, you know me and picking songs. Obviously, you suggest things and I say yes, maybe next lifetime. But if you remember, I'll come with me. What I used to have was I would list all the blooming songs I was playing at the end of the week. It would take me about an hour to do after the stream, and I'd like write down what I sang and then turn them into like hyperlink the YouTube, so they would have hyperlinks, so they would have like little, you could drop into any particular song. I must have done that for about 60 odd weeks, and it resulted in some data. I was able to collect all these songs that I'd attempted over the weeks. Now, it's extensive, but some of them, of course, were just totally busked. This doesn't even make any sense because Call Me the Breeze and Chris, it's completely out of whack there. But it left me with a lot of songs which I have now beautifully compiled using this this thing called Airtable. I had it before, but I hadn't really delved far enough into it. I'm going to help. Tell a friend, yeah. Gives us a referral code in case anyone's like, that sounds amazing, Dan. How can I get one? Like that. That's how you get an Airtable. It's a. I know Mark's not here, and I know he's out doing archery. So, Saz, you can let him know. Dan was moaning on about databases again, but this thing is handy. Hi, Amy. Because look at this for a second, if you will. I gotta stop closing that chat down. It really is annoying. Back to Airtable. What we got now is all the songs, yeah, that I've now listed based on whether I'm familiar with them, I've learned them, or if I'm utterly clueless. Like, have I ever tempted, if you could read my mind, Gordon Lightfoot. Probably sang it off the sheet once. Forever Young by Bob Dylan, sang it off the sheet once. Tried the Universal by Blur once. So that's how I can change the views and stuff like that. It's meant that I've been able to categorize stuff in a way that I can kind of go, okay, we've got trad, we've got finger-picked songs, we've got harmonica and this, that, and the other. And now I can do more homework, really. I can kind of go, I need to improve. These are songs that could do with improving because I don't remember how the bridge goes or whatever. And I can sort of shift them from one place to another. So right about now, these were songs that were coming off overlooked. I know how to play them. I've just completely forgotten that they're there. So hence, lots of these tunes that don't get aired very much. I mean, I haven't sang that Alice's Restaurant song in forever. How does that even go? That we, is it in C? And naturally, yeah, my own sort of songs. So I'm very pleased that that is the case because there is quite a catalogue and I can only improve things with that in the new year. So you'd like a bit of folk dope. Well, we'll get around to that, and ouch. And I've also listed songs that are new to me that I'm kind of like I picked up the Foo Fighters over the summer and other things that I want to integrate, but sometimes you're only halfway there and you forget they're out there. So tune. New Dolbro dance song. They're not ready. They're out there, I swear, but I don't know if I can do any of them yet. I know I don't have a finished one that I'm like, I'll just sing you that. It's so annoying because this is the tune for one. Working title of Nonchalant Strawberry Blonde. Just don't know why. If I don't let alone This is a new song I got in the key of A, not my own, it's a flippin' throwback. Johnny, you'll probably know this one. Days seem the same and you feel like you're losing your mind. Tasted danger and went south of heaven tonight. I didn't mind, she wasn't into letting go. I didn't mind because she still was nothing like you. How can you lose when it's waiting for you? You should come home and play this bit. Local homeboys, local boys, did well, do good. Saz knows who that is. Thought she might. Can anyone else hazard a guess? They're from over here, and they played big rock. That was a big, heavy debut rock album, and I don't know. They never kind of really went back for more, and sort of went into sort of poppy kind of territory for a while, and then stopped. But didn't know that one. I'll give you a clue. Do you remember the time when you were a girl from Mars? I don't know if you knew that. Always stayed up late playing cards when you went and cigars, but you never told me your name. Still love you, girl from Mars. Today I sleep in the chair by the water's edge. It felt as if you'd returned. I thought that you were standing over me. When I woke there was no one there. I still love you, girl from Mars. Do you remember the time when you were a girl from Mars? I don't know if you knew that. Always stayed up late playing cards and we went and met cigars, but you never told me your name. Do you remember the time when you were a girl from Mars? I don't know if you knew that. Always stayed up late playing cards and we went and met cigars, and I'll still dream of you. I still love you, girl from Mars. Fades out, fades back, and then they go. And that one's called I'd Give You Anything. Shining light. You are a shining light. Yeah, Oren, I mean, we know that. I mean, a lot of people know that, and weirdly, I would love to know who this was. It really kind of, I just bit my tongue because they were like out to lunch, you know. This fella was speaking about it quite recently, and he was like, girl from Mars, yeah, because you know, Tim Wheeler was something really, really inaccurate. Like, I don't know what he was talking about. It was talking about like Tim Wheeler's fascination with astronomy or something like that, like something that we were just like, really? That's why? It's about Mars, like, you know, because Tim Wheeler's been to Mars, and you're like, no, it's a girl from Ards, Newton Ards, because they're from Downpatrick. No, never mind. He's from Downpatrick. It's only down the road. So I was just like, really? Is that the origin of that song? Not that the A&R man went, nice song, no one knows about Ards, change it to something they can all, that's universal. But sure. Right, good to see you, Oren. Shining light. You are a shining light. Let's try it. I know the melody. Ash. Chords. D, G, D, B minor, D, G. Let's see how we get on. Wee, nee, 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 nee. So something like a connection, a full we made a connection, a full chemical reaction, but by dark divine intervention, yeah, you constellation once seen over Royal David City. An epiphany of birds so pretty. Yeah, you are a shining light. Yeah, you are a shining light. Wee bit too high, but shining light. Give it up for Ash. Woo woo! And sweaty nights at the limelight back in the day. Right. Thank you for joining us on YouTube there, and a few years on... I don't think anyone's watching on Twitter, perhaps, but maybe there's folk on Instagram. Who knows? Because I can't really see if you are there. Well, actually, that's not true. I did get a new phone. Maybe it'll see if people are... Yeah, no, I've got an eye out. Oh, actually, I don't. What are we going to sing next? Maybe I'm not live on Instagram. Maybe it doesn't matter. Well, it wouldn't be a live stream without Town Rivalry. You are a shining light. Alright, that's 21 minutes down. Hurry up and give value for money. Let's go back to that songbook. State of love and trust as I busted down the pretense. Since the praise it preaches, but I have an empty chord. And the signs are passing, grip the wheel, can't read it. Sacrifice, receiving the smell that's on my hands. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I'll do this one myself. Lay it down as pre-stars. Should the Lord be accounting, will be in my honor. Make it painfully quick. Brand the wheels of Christmas. Grip the wheel, can't read it. I want to be enlightened. Yeah, I want to be told the end. And the barrel shakes, aimed directly at my head. Oh, help me from myself. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I'll do this one myself. Myself, oh, myself. Myself. Oh, hey, na 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 na, ain't that something? Hey, na 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 na, ain't that something? Hey, na 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 na, ain't that something? We'll go back, oh. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I'll do this one myself. And the barrel shakes, trigger aim right at my head. Won't you help me from myself? Oh, hey, na 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 na, ain't that something? Hey, na 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 na, ain't that something? Hey, na 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 na, ain't that something? We'll go back, oh. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I'll do this one myself. And the barrel waits, trigger shakes, aim right at my head. Won't you help me? Yeah, you see what I mean? That's overlooked, and thus it's also pretty bad, so I'm going to have to put it on improving. So it leaves that and needs looked at. There's Ross. I know. I'm losing it. I'm showing everyone my, showing everyone the fancy new spreadsheet of songs that I'm forgetting on a weekly basis. I remember you sang last year. You sang, and I remember because I've been listening to them recently. Must Be Santa and Fairytale in New York, which is true. Now, Must Be Santa, I do definitely want to sing for yous, and so do I want to sing Fairytale. I've obviously tagged Must Be Santa in here, but I will have to. I was looking at that as well. Actually, there was because of the spreadsheet with the links and stuff, I can go across to the YouTube and hear it in all its glory or lack thereof, and go, what's he doing? So it's tricky, but it's fun. Ding diddle ding diddle ding 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 diddle ding diddle ding 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 diddle 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 ding ding ding. Must be Santa. I'll give a couple of goes. What have I done? Pardon me. Here we are. Must Be Santa by Bob Dylan, of course. Who's got a beard that's white and long? Ready? Who's got a beard? Who's got a beard? Who's got a beard that's white and long? Santa's got a beard that's white and long. Who comes around on special night? Santa comes around on special night. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who wears boots and a boot of red? Santa wears boots and a suit of red. Who wears a long cape on his head? Santa wears a long cape on his head. Cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who's got a big red cherry nose? Santa's got a big red cherry nose. Who laughs this way? Ho ho ho. Santa laughs this way. Cherry bow, cherry nose. Santa good, cap on head. Special night. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Let's get up to the fourth verse and really pick it up. Who very soon will come our way? Santa very soon will come our way. Like little reindeers pull his sleigh. Santa's little reindeers pull his sleigh. Reindeer sleigh, come our way. Ho ho ho, cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. 6. No, there's no more sounds. Let's do it again. Who very soon will come our way? Santa very soon will come our way. 8 little reindeers pull his sleigh. Santa's little reindeers pull his sleigh. Reindeer sleigh, come our way. Ho ho ho, cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. I don't know about you guys. Do you know what the dealio with the 5th verse? Dancer, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. It's uncanny how well they rhyme, isn't it? Reindeer sleigh, come our way, ho ho ho, cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. And then it must have a key change. That was what was throwing me there, where it was like. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Yeah, it's a busk, but it's a cool song. I love that one. Do like that one. So, no problem singing that over the festive season. And of course, Fairytale in New York. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Dum dum. before here. Where's my wee list of Christmas songs gone? We'll sing more of them. Christmas songs and original songs, I suppose. Naturally. Dreaming of White Christmas, Let It Snow, and so it's a long way, long journey home. It's a long... Where I'm going off track here. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow. Is it snowy where anyone is? Is it snowy in France with you, Matthew? Or in San Diego, Larry? What about you, Adrian? How did you get on in the storm of... Did you lose your power in England? Or were you sheltered from said storm? Larry likes Kiss Goodbye. It's one of his favourites. Yes. Anyone who hasn't had, I'm sure you all know this by now, you can jump over to folkdope.com, and I've now just stuck a little, what do you call it? Beep. I put a little link to, well, you can literally listen to Folk Dope, which seems sensible, a sensible idea, don't you think? They'll be able to listen to Folk Dope on the Folk Dope website, because there's a little embedded Bandcamp thingy here. So, it needs a bit more work, but that's the theory. Anyone really short of stocking fillers who hasn't got one of these already yet, or would like some, give us £5-6 quid for postage. Well, for the CD, including the postage, and I'll send it over your way. This is, of course, the Dolbro Acoustic Live Session 2020. Songs, original songs. This isn't for the benefit of anyone who's like, yeah, Dan, it's only us. 6 degrees. It's cold. Well, it's mildish. Not too bad. But it's definitely double socked sort of weather for me now, because it was mild during the daytime I was pushing Arthur around going, yep, not too bad, wrap up, but, you know, and then went, just flipping evening time I came out and went to friends. My feet were like blocks of ice. Was uncomfortable. Alright, well, singing that Kula Shaker song, and I was even dabbling with, did I save that? That's a great one. Hollow Man. Yep. No. Yes. Yes. I've got a month's subscription to this sort of like sheet music lot, and I'm exploiting it to the max for songs that have been, you know, technically worked out by someone clever, and they give you the wherewithal to be able to play them, like this. I mean, this odd chord here, which is just a wee bit up from, you make a C shape and then slide it up, and it's known as, I don't know if you can see my mouse, D flat add sharpened 11. So you got, I can only speak the words as quickly as they're coming now, believe me. Looking down upon the thread, looking down upon the bed, suspended by a silver thread, I'm dreaming. Oh, well, from the feeling I've had, to be sure, when you know that you felt this before, it's a long road. Where's the other sheet? Duh. Long, lonely road. It's a long road. Long journey home. Trying to see poetry within the shifting imagery of meaning. Well, if you're feeling hollow, man, just throw the stone and shatter your reflection with questions. Well, if you're trying as hard as you can to see where you fit in this plan, it's a long road, long, lonely road. It's a long takes time to find the place you love. It takes time to find the place you love. Oh yeah. Well, if you've got to be sure in that feeling, you've got to take time. It takes time to find a place you love. Well, it's a long road, long, lonely That's it's a Kula Shaker song there. I'm learning. Thank you, Johnny. It cannot be beat. I was in Poundland today, and they still have copies of that album K for £1. And I was like, do you know what, sod it, I'll just buy these two. They might come in handy. I might need to educate someone, be like, Merry Christmas. What's this? It's a compact disc with the great music on it. With some great music on it. And I'll be like, I'm sure I'll have to take your word for it. It's a coffee coaster.
Make it so hard to cry. Oh, shower your love on me. You don't need a reason why. Oh, I'm not even half the way there. Oh, I'm just too stupid to care. Oh, help me now. Well, I've fallen through. While scenes in my open mind, confusion and flashing lights. Oh, shower your love on me, 'cause nothing here feels right. Oh, I'm not even half the way there. Oh, I'm just too stupid to care. Oh, help me now. Well, I've done all I can do. Shower your love on me. Oh, I can't wait, I'm losing faith, like we might just explode. Oh, comfort me with a melody. Show me that I'm gonna know the answers. Show me that I'm gonna know. Oh, shower your love on me. Don't make it so hard to cry. Shower your love on me. You don't need a reason why. Don't make it so hard to cry. Oh yeah, shower your love on me. Shower your love on me. Shower your love on me. Shower your love on me.
Also overlooked and slightly crappy, but more Kula Shaker, yeah. Shower your love. So, is anyone having a wee beer? Or is it just me? I know it's lunchtime, Larry, but start early. Here we go.
Marijuana Ballad is a controversial song. It's hard to know for certain if it's right or if it's wrong. Some say it sends you mental, some say it sets you free. Some say it should be legalized, but others disagree. Revered throughout the ages, but now we can't decide to condemn it, commend it or condone, to prohibit or to pardon the trees in Marley's garden, to choose it or refuse it on your own, and naturally to grow it in your home. The lumber companies were losing profit due to hemp. By lobbying the government, they managed to prevent Farmer Joe from growing it and putting it to use. Now the California redwood's been drastically reduced. There's no excuse. Along came the 60s, hats off to all the hippies. I live by the example they've shown. There's more to this than meets the eye, and that is why you can't deny the revolution only got postponed. The revolution only got postponed. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, excuse me while I kiss the sky. There's an island made of plastic growing bigger every day. It floats on the Atlantic and refuses to decay. The answer's in the fiber of that multi-purpose herb. They told us it was evil and they kicked it to the curb. Detecting a discrepancy, unraveling the lie. It won't be long until their cover's blown. Synthetic hypocrisy concocted by the pharmacies, trying to undermine the throne. They only seek to undermine the throne. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, excuse me while I kiss the sky. But if you're feeling, but if you're something, oh my, I'm getting clueless here. But if you're courting Mary Jane, it's not because I'm smoking, it's because I'm lack of touch. If you're courting Mary Jane, be wary of her charm. All things in moderation, or a habit starts to form. The hazy, lazy, slightly crazy days begin to merge. You're talking like a parrot till you're knocked off your perch. The art form of rolling may well be my undoing. I very nearly made the perfect cone. My only motivation, the munchies I be craving. At least it beats the dreaded methadone. At least it beats the dreaded methadone. It's all a bit folk dope, yes indeed. A psychedelic medicine, a humble little weed. It's all a bit folk dope, that's no lie. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ah, excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Can't believe I forgot that fourth verse. That was tragic. Oh. We're doing this the wrong day for Larry, it would seem. If it was a Wednesday, he'd be working at home. But Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, he's in. He has to be in front of people. Apologies for that, but glad you could make it this Thursday night, midweek and all. You know, how many shopping days left? Tomorrow, and you know, count the weekend. Obviously, 8 shopping days till it's Christmas Day. Really. Now, that was an okay original. Well, I forgot the words to the fourth verse of Folk Dope, Adrian. That was exciting. That was worth mentioning. And that little thing there. Yeah. That's an original lick that haven't finished words for. What I was supposed to be doing, it got scuppered because of, I don't know, COVID, or they just couldn't host the thing. I was booked to play a thing called the Accidental Theatre in Belfast. Would have been Friday 10th, I think. And I was like, right, well then I'll have to try and lay a lot of these things down. Of originals, and try my best to perform them. But then the gig got cancelled, so I was like, off the hook. But I'm still leaning into these. They will have to come out eventually, out of my blooming mouth. And onto a sheet of paper and be like, all right, we'll call it a day on that one then. Settle for the words. D major, right. What else have we got? Let's go back to that wee list of things I haven't sang in a good wee while. Cowgirl, or songs we do know. Even better. Well, no point being in the clueless category. Let's leave that one behind. Harmonica. Let's do some Bob Dylan. Fairytale in New York, right. Well, it's already in standard tuning, right? Crazy. Would you like The Times They Are Changing, or would you like something less crappy? Once upon a time you dressed so fine, you threw the bums a dime in your prime. Oh well, didn't you? People call, said beware doll, you're bound to fall. You thought they were all just kidding you. You used to
yourself about everybody that was hanging out. Now you don't laugh so loud. Now you don't seem so proud about having to be scrounging around for your next meal. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a rolling stone? Turn around to see the frowns on the jugglers and the clowns when they all came down and did tricks for you. You never understood that it ain't no good. You shouldn't let other people get your kicks for you. You used to ride on a chrome horse with your diplomat. You carried on his shoulders a Siamese cat. Hard when you discover that he really wasn't where it's at. After he took from you everything he could steal. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone? Oh, you going to the finest school, alright, Miss Lonely, but you know you only ever used to get juiced in it. Nobody's ever taught you how to live out on the streets, and now you're gonna have to get used to it. You said you'd never compromise with the Mr. Tramp, but now you realize he's not selling any alibis as you stare into the vacuum of his eyes, and he says, hey man, do you wanna make a deal? How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone? Princess on a steeple and all the pretty people, they're all drinking, thinking that they got it made, exchanging all precious gifts, but you better lift your diamond ring, you better pawn it, babe. You used to be so amused at Napoleon and rags and the language that he used. Go to him now, he calls you, you can't refuse. When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. You're invisible now, you got no secrets to conceal. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, Yeah, I love that one. Fabian's away. Merry Christmas, Fabian. Happy to see you too. Or your name in the comments section. Always a pleasure. Bob Dylan. So I hope you are excited for Christmas. Seeing people out there. It's a wee bit shaky, this tuning. It's a bit up. So what have I got? Fairytale. I think there's a harmonica could do for this one. Just give it a bit extra. Tell me this, I haven't been able to I'm not watching myself as much as I'm reading chords off a screen more times than enough, but what was I about to say? Thank you, Larry, for my interesting holiday shirt. Little festive man that I am. What was I saying? Oh yeah, with the Street Fighter thing he's working. Oh look, that tips things behind the chat. That's weird. How do I fix that? Not that I'm going to go on a big mission to fix this, but chat before that. Boink, there. You know. And I was meant to lose that Arts Council thing. It's not really applicable. They haven't given me any, I haven't applied for any more money. And behind that is my latest record. I got this issue of Idlewild printed Warnings and Promises on LP. Double LP, actually. The Scottish Lot are celebrating 25 years at it. And I was actually kicking myself because when I found out that that was issued, it was because of like some, you know, online blogs and some publications that were touting the fact that they were doing a string of gigs, and in leading up to it, they were... I mean, I'd been to their actual website, but there was no mention of it there. Obviously, they were talking about T-shirts they were making and merch and stuff to celebrate. One of them's actually a paperback, probably quite a limited edition, but the lyricist has written all about their origin and all the rest of it, and I was like, fascinating, cool. I could have spent about 80 quid on their stuff as it turned out, but one of the things was their first EP. That was the reason that I found that the link to a site called Dig, which is basically like a curated vinyl kind of thing, but they're owned by Warner. So I suppose Idlewild's publishing is now through them. And they'd issued this thing called Captain, and it had gone like hotcakes, and now it's on eBay for 100 quid. So I'm like, kick. So the Street Fighter things do work. Cheers, Chris Sheehan, for liking the stream and indicating that they do work. I'm glad that that's still on. I mean, one of the last streams I did, the webcam was just completely kaput, and I thought I had to go and test it on like an older computer to see if it was buggered or what the deal was. It was just it had just decided I need drivers. I don't exist without them. So I fixed that, and hence we're looking at. And that was the funny thing about that stream, because I was so used to like talking to the camera, hiya, whereas it was actually coming out of the iMac, which you can't see, but it's just there. Right, Christmas Eve, babe, in Le Drunk Tank, yeah? Let's do it. Get a wee document up, just so I don't butcher the words, come on.
I know this. We know this one. That is not a great tune to guitar. But like my good pal Steve McCartney did the other week, he was live streaming from the Jamaica Inn and sang the quintessential, like he sang it just like Shane MacGowan, and I don't mean that in a good way. Can you imagine it? He sang as drunkenly off key as he could possibly manage the whole way through. Didn't break character once. It was hilarious. I mean, it was like performance art. I mean, I don't know if he was literally joking later after going like, they'll not be asking me back if I keep singing like that, but that sort of singing, right. 'Twas Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, an old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. Well, I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true. They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. Oh, the wind goes right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on that cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you're pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks, they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing, singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut and junk lying there, almost dead on the drip in the bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, you're ours, I pray God it's our last. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Could have been someone, well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you. I kept them with me, babe, I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone, I've built my dreams around you. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. I'll sing you another wee Christmas tune here. We'll I'll probably come on next Thursday, sure, nothing else on. What about that? Thursday the 23rd, sort of same time, same place. You up for that? Good, glad to hear it. Well, it's been tons of fun. Sunday evenings just haven't been the same. No, that's true. But we could try a different night of the week. Because I could definitely do with more practice. And you guys seem to be very tolerant of me picking sods that I don't really particularly know. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas us now. Yes, yes, yes. Wee. Next week, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. More of the same. Kiss goodbye, even. Definitely, for Larry. You know, the whole, I don't know why we only ever kiss goodbye. I don't know why we only ever kiss goodbye. We'll sing you the whole thing this time next week. Or my name isn't. Ouch. Oh dear. Right, let's say some Cheerios. Matthew, thank you for coming out tonight. And Johnny White, especially to a special hello to all our international friends who haven't been able to teleport to the rabbit rooms. The technology's not there yet. We're working on it. So you're missed, and it's great to reconnect with you. And some hellos. There's other folks here. There's Jerry Lopes. Love to all the family. Thank you very much. Saz, yes, Christmas Eve show, is it? It's the one before Christmas Eve? Thursday night? No, Christmas Eve. Eve, yes, gotcha. Perfect. We'll do that. And Brenda, thanks for tuning in. William and Dawn, of course. Laurent, very nice to see you, sir, or madame. That's all right. Swart. We got Hannah, we got Fabian, Mum, Dad. That's everybody, really, isn't it? Amy was there, Amy and Andrew, and the Wilson family, and Oren and Finton and pals. So let's do it all again in 7 days' time. Yep. All right. I'll practice. I promise. Okay. Signing out. Merry Christmas. Good luck. I hope all your Amazon stuff turns up, because if you're anything like me, it's all been bought from Amazon. You're like, time. It's running out. Come on, postman, do it. So here we go. Cheerio. 3, 2, 1.